episodes into season 19, and it really seems that Kody has just abandoned any attempt at salvaging a fan base for himself. He really has embraced being the devil we all think he is, and yet I found him to be in rare form even for himself in episode 2, and the bar is in the gutter. The things he was saying about his relationship with Meri and the dissolution of their marriage was just so unbelievably cruel. I really thought that for the sake of their child together, he would show more decorum on the show. But the mask is fully off. Kody is showing himself for who he has always been. He's a weasel. He's the type of person who makes himself feel good by making others feel bad. He is the smallest man who has ever lived. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. Before we hop into today's topic, let's hear from today's video sponsor. Hey everyone, I am so excited about the sponsor of today's video, DraftKings. It is the most wonderful time of the year. It is Sister Wives season and it's football season. It's the perfect time to dive into all of the sports ball action with my partners at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet on touchdowns. And right now, all new customers who bet $5 will instantly get $200 in bonus bets on them. That is something we all can celebrate. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code realiteasquad and the crown is yours. That's $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. That is a fraction of the cost of a cameo from Kody and a whole lot more entertaining in my opinion. And who knows? If you win big, you might be able to buy yourself some artwork. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets to bet anytime touchdowns on DraftKings. DraftKings is the place to bet on touchdowns. And do not despair if sports betting is not yet available in your state. Don't worry, you can still join in on all of the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code RealitySquad and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Again, that's promo code RealitySquad only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Thank you, DraftKings, for sponsoring this video. This video is a couple days delayed because I was home with my kids because of the storm, but we are all good and I hope that everyone in the path of Hurricane Helene has stayed safe. Kody's fear of poverty seems to be stronger than his sense of self-preservation because I really can't fathom a reason other than money why he and Robin would continue filming this show. We have reached the point where there is no way to squint with one eye while covering the other to try to find something redeeming left in Robin and Kody. They are being fully exposed for the liars and manipulators that they always have been. But even with all of that being said, the shit that Kody said about Meri in episode 2 had me like, damn, dude, that was rough, even for you. Okay, so Kody's marriage to Meri has been over for a while. He knew that, we knew that, but because Kody would never do the kind thing and cut Meri loose, Meri never actually accepted the reality of her relationship with Kody. And now Kody is revealing that this has actually pissed him off for ages.
The damage was done so badly that we're not going to reconcile no matter what. Because if I am angry at her, it becomes a fight. I needed her just to go away because it just took forever for her to finally realize it's been done. And over 4 years.
He actually says, I need her to just go away. Meri is a human being, dude. Like, show some respect. He talks about this woman who is the mother of one of his children the way I talk about these pesky last few pounds I want to lose.
When Meri and I got married, there's a lot of wisdom that we lacked in our marriage. I can't live in a world where she is constantly angry at me. I didn't necessarily want out of the relationship. I wanted to know if we could save it and fix it. There was a complete nuance about, well, we're going to figure out our relationship. Like, there were several times I was with her where I'm like, well, here's to a new beginning. We're going to figure this out. Every time I was with her, she wasn't nice. She wasn't fun. She wasn't kind. She wasn't interesting. I'm trying to be curious with her, and I'm bored.
Okay, you lacked wisdom when you first got married. Whose fault is that? It's not just on Meri, yet you're putting the entire fate of your doomed relationship on her shoulders because you and her were a bad match from the very beginning. And I have no doubt that they were a bad match. But just because someone isn't right for you doesn't mean they won't make the perfect partner for someone else. And I think Kody lacks the ability to see that these women are fully capable of being in fulfilling relationships, just not with him. He thinks that he is the best these women are ever gonna get. Remember, he assumed that if Christine moved on, her new boyfriend or new husband would just be after Kody's money. And I'm fairly positive, based off of these clips that we just watched, he doesn't find Meri capable of even being loved. And that's horrific and obviously untrue. You know what's interesting? And we have had several of the kids comment about this before, that while Meri has been on the outs with Kody and the sister wives for a while, she actually gets along great with the majority of the kids, and she has a huge circle of friends. I think it was Gwen that made comment that Meri has an amazing circle of friends that has become her found family. So compare that to Kody, a man who has sired 15 biological children, adopted 3, married 4 women, yet finds himself kicked out of the club that he started. Interesting that out of Meri and Kody, who has found themselves surrounded by people and who has found themselves alone in their principles? And you actually had the audacity to say that you're bored, as if it's Meri's responsibility to entertain you. If you want to be intellectually stimulated, then be engaging in the relationship and in conversation. It's not anyone's responsibility to perform for you, Kody, in order to keep your attention. Grow up. If you don't want to be bored, don't be boring.
The man has no choice after he's already married in plural marriage. If he wants to stay faithful and in the faith, he cannot request a divorce. It's not allowed. And so I guess, to be fair, Meri feels abandoned. I'm not playing the victim card, and that I wasn't ever going to leave them no matter how much I didn't love them.
He wasn't ever going to leave them no matter how much he didn't love them. Kody, do you actually think that this makes you look like a good person? That's fucking beyond cruel to do to someone. You kept women clinging to the hope of a relationship with you to feed your own ego, even though you admit you weren't in love with them. And you get to disguise that as being a good fundamental Mormon. But it's interesting that Kody falls on this sword of, woe is me, polygamy is so hard for men, I didn't have any choices. But then he goes on to say that he believes his former church is full of BS.
And so however we are made accountable to God, I don't want to be accountable to this church and all their BS.
Yikes. Kody is about 2 steps away from getting smited, like for real, or struck by lightning or something. Kody, if you don't believe in this religion anymore, then why are you complaining that you are stuck? If you have lost your faith, then you aren't stuck. You're just an asshole. And really, you were never stuck. You were always just an asshole. You married 2 divorced women. Your church has an entire process for unsealing marriages. You definitely knew nobody was a hostage, not even you. You made a promise to Robin to never make her suffer in a loveless marriage with you. So you knew you were making these women suffer. That is on some next level diabolical shit. It's not excusable, but it's a bit understandable considering the amount of daddy issues that Kody has and the fact that Kody's father essentially did the same thing to Kody's mother. Wynn married Janelle's mom and essentially abandoned Kody's mom with their 10 kids. Wynn has this ranch and builds each of his wives their own home, so Wynn gets to look like a good guy in the sense that he doesn't leave these women destitute. But Kody is an actually providing anything for his OG 3 wives or their kids. In fact, he is sucking money and resources from them in order to fund his life with Robyn. There was this really interesting moment in episode 2 where Kody talks about how much Robyn should be admired for her loyalty.
Robyn has always been a loyal wife. She's always been loyal to her sister wives, and she has always been loyal to me. And so my loyalty is to Robyn. In the end, it's not about blame. It's about choice. We chose the road we've been on. This is the life we chose. And when we chose well, we were a happy family. And when we chose badly, we weren't.
How exactly did Robyn bring loyalty to this family? Like, seriously, name some examples.
Name them.
Well, what you did was ridiculous.
Name them.
Not having,
Name 'em.
Kody talks about choice, about how when they made good choices, they were happy. And when they didn't, they weren't. Well, Kody, are you happy now? How can you qualify your decision to completely dedicate your loyalty to Robyn as a good choice? Your loyalty to Robyn costs you everything. It costs you your family, which should be your priority given the whole goal of your religion. And your loyalty to Robyn is very likely going to cost you your financial security, as you are now entering your fuck around and find out era in the form of legal repercussions. Christine is already suing Kody for child support. Meri and Janelle, God willing, will be following suit to try to force the sale of Coyote Pass. The McMansion is for sale, and Janelle and Meri could and should try to recoup the money that they put into that. And here Kody is, loyal to the one wife who never produced an income outside of the show. And he is on record as saying that the only thing that scares him is poverty. Make it make sense. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Check out my second channel, Sarah Spills. A link for that will be in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, X, and TikTok at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.